Hi, I'm Chili Monster. Welcome to my ukulele lessons. This is a special series of lessons for the Castlefields Ukulele Orchestra in Shrewsbury, England. And although these lessons are mainly intended to teach the members of the CUO how to play the songs and arrangements in our repertoire, outsiders are of course welcome to use them as well. This is lesson 4, Reach by SClub7, and assumes that you can play the chords of A, A7, A minor, C, D, D7, E minor, E7, F, F sharp minor, G, and G7. If you can't play these chords yet, please watch my Easy Ukulele Lessons 2 for the chords of A, C, D, F and G, 4 for A minor and E minor, 7 for D7 and E7, CUO Lesson 1 for A7 and G7, or CUO Lesson 3 for F sharp minor by following the relevant on-screen link which will show you how to play them. This lesson will also look at playing some more bar chords. Please watch CUO Lesson 3 for an introduction to bar chords by following the on-screen link. This lesson will also introduce a new chord, G major 7. So let's start by learning that new chord, G major 7. To play this chord, we place the first finger flat across the top 3 strings at the 2nd fret, like this. As we learn to play this song, we're also going to use a few more bar chords, and as you can see, the G major 7 is a bar chord. Let's look at the first line of the song, which is G, G major 7, G7 and E7. However, if we play the G chord in the way that we have been doing up until now, we're faced with then having to either take our fingers off all of the strings and then flatten the first finger over the top 3 strings at the 2nd fret to form the G major 7, like that, or to keep the 1st and 2nd fingers in place and squeeze the 3rd finger in with them as well, both of which are possible and in this case not particularly difficult. But let's look at using a bar chord to do the same thing. We can play a G chord by forming the G major 7 chord like this. Remember the first finger over the top 3 strings at the 2nd fret. If we now put the tip of the 2nd finger on the 2nd string at the 3rd fret, like this, we have a G chord, which can then be instantly converted to a G major 7 chord simply by lifting the 2nd finger. Let's give this a quick practice by playing G and G major 7 a few times like this. See how easy it is. The next chord in the sequence is G7, and that's followed by E7. The easiest way to get to the G7 from the G major 7 is to move the bar on the first 3 strings smoothly down 1 fret to the 1st fret, like so. And then to put the tip of the 2nd finger on the 1st string at the 2nd fret, like this, followed by the tip of the 3rd finger on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret, much the same as we did with the F diminished chord in lesson 3, to form the G7. And as you can see, it's now very easy to get to the E7 by lifting the 1st finger and placing the tip on the 4th string at the 1st fret, like this. So, to get from G7 to E7. For this first verse, we'll use a very simple strum pattern of down, down, up, strummed 4 times for each chord. So it's G, G major 7, G7, E7, So try that along with me after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the next line of the verse is very easy. We start at A minor. We then go to A minor plus 7, and this is done by simply moving the tip of the finger down the 4th string to the 1st fret, like this. The next chord is A minor 7, and we actually already know this chord, but we previously called it C6, and it is just all 4 strings played open like this. The line finishes on a D7 like this, and it is important to play the D7 with your 1st finger as the bar, so that we can move more smoothly into the next part of the song. So that second line goes A minor, A minor plus 7, A minor 7, and D7. Let's play the whole verse after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. Let's move on to the next bit, which is the refrain, or link between the verse and the chorus. The first 3 chords are C, G, C. The strum pattern stays the same, so it goes like this. C to G, back to C, then we play D7 8 times, with the emphasis more on the first down strum, like this. So let's play through that line after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Now let's move on to the chorus. The strum pattern is still down, down, up, but it's only played twice for each chord. So it's... The chord sequence is G, D, E minor, C, and again we can make use of bar chords to move more fluidly from one chord to the next. So we play G as before, then as we already have our first finger on the 2nd fret, we can play D by simply moving our finger down slightly, like this, and barring all 4 strings at the 2nd fret with the 1st finger. However, this is not actually a proper D chord, as the note on the 1st string is wrong. It's a B when it should be an A. We can get round this either by simply not playing the 1st string, like this, or by lifting the finger slightly to play the D chord as we know it from previous lessons. Try both ways a couple of times to find which you like best. So from G to D, like this. Now all we have to do is get to E minor. As we already have a bar across the 2nd fret, we can utilise this to form the bar chord for the E minor, much as we did in lesson 3, by placing the tip of the 2nd finger on the 2nd string at the 3rd fret like this, and then placing the 3rd finger across the 3rd and 4th strings at the 4th fret, like this. This E minor is slightly different to the one we played in lesson 3, because the bar on the 2nd fret is across all 4 strings. So we use that 4th fret, 4th string, to create a B note, to replace the A note created on the 2nd fret. This one here. Let's play those last 2 chords a few times to get used to switching from the bar chords of D and E minor a few times, like this. As you can see, once you get used to it, it's quite easy to do. Now let's try the first 3 chords of the chorus, G, D, E minor, like this. G, D, E minor, and again, G, D, E minor, and again, got that? Great. The last chord in the sequence is a C, and this line is played twice, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next line is G, D, E minor again, but then we add an F chord before the C. So it's played like this. Let's play those first 3 lines like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. To finish the chorus, we play D7 4 times, and then G 4 times. So the full chorus is 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. The next part of the song is a bridge using the same strum pattern as the verse, and because it has an F chord in it, it's easier to use the normal chord shapes for this bit. So we have F to G, back to F, back to G, to C, to A minor, G, and E7. Let's try that after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bridge ends with an A, strummed down once like this, and stopped straight away. We stop it by placing the hand flat across the strings. Followed by the A, played twice and then stopped. Followed again by the A, played 3 times and then stopped. And finally, we play an E7 chord, like this. 4 times slowly, then 4 times twice as fast, then 4 more times twice as fast again. And then we go into the next part. So the whole bridge goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The song ends with a modulated chorus, that is, a chorus with the chords shifted up 2 semitones, like this. A to E7 to F sharp minor to D. And it's played like this. That line is played twice, after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it is played with a G after the F sharp minor, like this. F sharp minor to G, and then back to the D. So it goes like this. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last line is E7 to A. And that chorus is then repeated to the end of the song. So the whole modulated chorus is played like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Let's play the whole song through. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. That completes lesson 4. Don't forget to visit my website at www.shoprock.co.uk and click on the link to Chili Monster's ukulele pages, where you can find chord charts, note charts and song sheets to accompany the series. From there you can also follow a link to go to Chili Monster's Facebook page and keep up with what's happening. Please click the like button so I can see that you've visited, and I will respond by messaging you back. If you send me a friend request, I will always accept it. You can click on the links that have now appeared on the screen to go to a full playlist of my ukulele lessons, or to go direct to my YouTube channel. Whilst visiting my channel, why not subscribe? I will always respond by subscribing back. Thanks for watching, and cheers for now.